Bandile is back to sending signals and is wanted by taxi boss Jason Noah, asking people for 350 Rand to join the services that he is selling. And Demo Operandi, aka Operandi, was spotted at the FSCA's office. We're gonna cover all three stories in one in today's video. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Starting off with Bandile over here. So this morning Bandile had published another signal after we thought that Bandile has gone missing, because we haven't heard from Bandile since the 17th of October, and he reappeared the 24th of October to just send another signal. Now I thought that he would be the first person to go like, guys, I am done sending signals, but he actually came through again.
I am back!
And second story was on a video post that I on a video that I posted yesterday. Someone commented there that Bandile is wanted by a taxi boss. Now this comes after we know that he scams a lot of people, so that's not even questionable. But this comes after someone sent a voice note to Rolio about that they are looking for him and they are busy out to get him. Now look, whatever happens to Bandile at this point, I don't even think we are going to question until we're looking for him. Why do they want to fight? Why does anybody want to fight with him?
Only money that I want.
And why is Bandile out there? It's not questionable, because you know why life works like this, right? If you do something to someone with the intention of harming them or scamming them, something is gonna come back. The thing is, you must understand that at some point you are gonna deal with the wrong people, and these people will evidently come back at you.
I'll find you.
Now we are obviously waiting. This is a developing story, waiting for some more information to pull out from this, but my focus is more on the fact that he sent another signal knowing that he's not licensed or authorized to do so. That is the first story for today, guys. Also, if you are looking for a broker, a regulated broker that allows you to trade on weekends, low spreads, fast withdrawals, it's free to open an account, and the only broker who offers you a scholarship to UCT, you can check out XNES. I will leave a link in the description box below. And yeah, you can also trade on weekends, don't forget that as well. I will leave a link in the description box below, guys. Go check out XNES today. Next up is Demo Operandi. Now Demo Operandi recently posted to Instagram that he's sitting at the FSCA's office. Now there's two parts I want to talk about this story. The one is the good, other one is the bad. The good thing is, I'm glad that these guys, him in particular, have decided to take the first step in the right direction in order to go to the FSCA. Now we cannot say that he has actually or he went to go and apply for a license. We can't really say that that is exactly what he went to go and do, but he had taken the first necessary step in order to understand what it is that you need to do. Now obviously he is, as you guys will see, that he's sitting at a desk speaking to a gentleman with a document that's laying on the desk and what seems to be an application form for a license. Now we will only know about this once we get to see the actual FSP license number, and until then, is Demo Operandi still not he's still not licensed to provide signals.
You're not allowed in here
until we see an actual FSP number. However, he is the first person that I have seen to have taken the first step to actually going to the FSCA's office. Now I do want to say this though, I have sent out an email to the FSCA for an interview. Right now the FSCA, they had respond to the email to tell me that they have forwarded my email to the relevant department that is going to come back to me about the interview, if it can take place, if not, if there's a different way that we can do it. And part of the interview process that I will have and conduct with the FSCA will revolve around clearing some of the questions like advisory and intermediary, and all of that stuff. But that's the story with the Operandi at the FSCA's office. I don't know, maybe it was for content. I hope it was not just for content, but if it was for the right thing, then thumbs up to him. and I hope that you will set that example for the first person to actually get a license, and that means he cannot lie and take people's money and run away with it also. Now, for the final story over here, Jason Flower, aka Jason Noah, someone reached out to me, says, "Morning King, I have some suspicious information about Jason Noah." Now, when someone tells me that they have suspicious information about Jason Noah, I automatically become suspicious as well. Now, I have reached out to Jason Noah, but he's probably a celebrity, so he doesn't have time to respond. But I have asked him about this number and whether it belongs to him or not, just to not spend too much time on the investigation. But I assume that now the number doesn't belong to him. But the conversation with Jason Noah and this gentleman goes very, very the gentleman told me he's got information. I said it's fine, you can send through the information. And the conversation basically starts off with Jason Noah sending him a message, says sure. He says King. Now, this is where you check the number to see what the number is for Jason Flower or Noah. And the conversation goes, Jason Noah then says, "Buddy, let's work." Jason Noah is asking for 350 rand, like he's some drug dealer boss coming back to collect Sasa grants after people taking drugs on the bookie. But clearly, Jason Noah DM people for 350 rand, that doesn't even sound right to start with. Because that's when I knew we're dealing here with Jason Clonwa. Jason says that, "Do you have 350 rand?" Right? He then says, "Wait, what? For what?" And Jason says that, "I want you to join my paid VIP group." But he says, "Yeah, I didn't ask for it." Because according to Jason Noah, DM'd him without even him asking. Right? Tell Jason Noah, "But I didn't ask for it, my friend." Okay, they got a call. He says that, "But I didn't ask for it." Then Jason says, "Okay, you can remove my number. We don't need each other." Like, how the fucking stupid must you be to DM someone, beg them for 350 rand, then tell them to remove your number after you added their number also on there first? So the client then says, "Okay, so it's a 350 rand once off." But it's good to see that people are actually wanting to ask these type of questions to further validate that they're dealing with a stick scalamanai. So I'm glad he actually asked the question, right? Jason Flower says yes. The client then says, "More information about it before I make a payment." Jason Flower says, "Daily signals, mentorship guidance, EA systems testings, and you will see the rest once you're in the group." Now, I don't know Jason Noah. I met Jason Noah couple of years ago, right? A couple of years ago, I met Jason Flower here in Cape Town, right? I think that was about 5-6 ago, when I still believe he could trade.
Haha.
And I know that you would never DM someone for 350 rand and also sell all of these things just for 350 rand. So we basically the only thing we did was we ran the number through caller, and it comes back to Entrade broker Jason Noah. So we knew it wasn't Jason Noah that we are dealing with over here. So this is a public warning, and you guys must be very careful when you deal with people who claim to be someone else. It's important that you do your research on the person first before you make any decisions in regards to parting with your money. Now, a lot of people ask me, do I not expose people, like expose. So my purpose for the content that I create is not to expose people. I need you guys to get the two, I do awareness, and I also educate the public on how you can go about identifying when you're dealing with a scam. The thing is that I do not want to create scam exposing just content, because it can become rather draining and it becomes very repetitive, because then you look at the content and you see, okay, it's again this guy. So the idea is always to find new ways, innovative ways to educate people and how to educate themselves to kind of not get scammed. So the next time you are dealing with someone who is pretending to be that person, you can always remember your training. You can just be like, let me remember my training, Jack Rolio. Oh yes, I must take the number, put it in Truecaller, run it and see if it belongs to him. I have to go verify his Instagram to make sure it's actually him. Let me go through the comments to see if people are actually... you understand, as opposed to coming in here and say Bandile scam this person, Nasdaq this person, this person. So that is kind of what it is that we are trying to establish with that as well. So guys, that is it. Also, we've also come to the conclusion that Nasdaq Ninja is also still sending signals, which is kind of very odd to see. Also, I thought he would stop also, but that also didn't take place, right? Guys, that is it from my side. I want to say thank you for your time, thank you for the support, and as always, cheers for ears.